he likes. Slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Now let's take a look at the Rockets' opening lineup. Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Brooks in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Green. Thompson outside. Off target from outside.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Halliburton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Richard, if you look back at the Rockets' history, it's striking how many all-time greats have worn that uniform.
There are so many Hall of Famers. Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, Calvin Murphy, Yao Ming, Elvin Hayes, and that's only to name a few. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Eason can't get it to go.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Pass to Siakam. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Şengün. And it's Thompson penetrating. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there. He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the wing, Green. He's guarded by Nembhard. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Şengün passes to Thompson. And here's Green from the arc. Drains the triple.
Okay, that's some impressive range from Green. Daring the defense to cover him that far out. Well, look, he can have that.
And foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Houston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Green for 3. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone 1 for 3 so far. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Halliburton. Siakam for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Siakam's got his second basket of the night. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
Here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Turner. Back to Mathurin. There's a screen by Turner. Mathurin passes to Turner. Siakam with it. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And he makes it.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
And this is how you know Halliburton is feeling it. Shooting with assertiveness off the dribble. Nice.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Here's Green. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Şengün finds Brooks. Şengün, a screen on Halliburton. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
And it's Green with the ball for the Rockets. 7-point differential. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Şengün to stop the run. Parries it from 3.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And I like whenever Turner attacks the rim, using his agility there to take the advantage.
Out to the wing from behind the arc. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Green. Eason's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Halliburton for 3. And here's Siakam for 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. It's stolen by Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
Rockets trail by 5. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lets it go from the wing. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Give him 8.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. It's stolen by Green. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Indiana ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Indiana?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Obi Toppin out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
You know, we talk about the value of size out of the backcourt, and that sequence by Thompson is a great example.
Halliburton looking for an opening. Pass to Mathurin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Outside, Green. And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Houston ball.
Richard, you played for great teams and rebuilding teams. How different is the atmosphere between those types of organizations?
The expectation to win from everyone top to bottom, that's what stands out to me. Everyone takes their role seriously and professionally.
Indiana ball.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. The ball's knocked loose. Siakam, pass to Halliburton. Siakam, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Mathurin.
And when it comes to defensive wings, Brooks is as good as it gets.
Toppin with a steal. On the wing, Nembhard. Back to Toppin. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Thompson pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Halliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
Here's Halliburton. After the basket by Houston. Here's Toppin. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Toppin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
On the ball, Halliburton has great concentration. His focus is what helps him find the wide-open man.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. And Indiana with some changes. Turner comes in for Pascal Siakam. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. Turner for 3. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Got to be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Jabari Smith Jr. is making some serious strides, and Coach Ime Udoka praised him and said his all-around game is confidence, great defensive versatility. He's starting to handle and make plays for others. Shooting is a huge asset for him, but we want him to post up and find his mid-range shots as well, where he can rise up over guys. Brian?
He is certainly one to watch, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Smith. Tate, a screen on Toppin. The putback. The rebound by Turner. Indiana leading by 3. Toppin outside. Oh, deflected. On the attack, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
The Rockets have gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. And a deep 3 from Van Vliet. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Indiana has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Toppin passes to DeMarc. Pass to Turner. Back comes Houston in transition. Here's Smith. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. Smith's got 4 points this quarter.
And pushing the pace and going all the way. Some explosive energy from Smith on the fast break.
Outside Matherin. Back to McConnell. The 3 is up. Shot's good by Matherin. Matherin's got 6.
He's got that guard quickness. Matherin showing off his catch and shoot ability.
Smith passes to Van Vliet. Shot from the top of the key. Again, Houston.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Now here's McConnell. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Turner. For 3, Matherin. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
So the Rockets 5 now. Fred Van Vliet out there with Whitmore. Then it's Smith, then it's Green, and it's Tate in at the 3 spot. Houston leading by 3. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Turner. Here's Shepard. Back to Turner. Now here's Toppin. Over Green. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. Van Vliet scanning the floor and finished off by Tate.
Yeah, no question Van Vliet was going to find his man. He has excellent court vision.
And here's Turner from the arc. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith outside. Pass to Whitmore. Takes the three. The kick out to Van Vliet. Takes a three. And Toppin pulls it down. Pacers trail by 5. Stolen by Van Vliet. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Indiana with some changes. Siakam, he's checked in for Turner. And Tyrese Halliburton subbed in for McConnell. Will it go? Halliburton on the attack. And it's Halliburton. Gets it to go inside.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
And here's Green from the arc. Can't get it to drop. Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Puts up a deep three. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one.
I mean, this is why Van Vliet's teammates like playing with him, because he looks to set them up with his passing. Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One shot.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Oh, got a piece of it. That one's wide left. Houston leading by 5. Here's Thompson going inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That first step is so dangerous with Ahmed. I mean, he was just gone.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Siakam with it. Green picks him up. The drive by Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Oh, coming in hot. There was just no getting in Siakam's way there.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
That is a dunk contest worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
And it's Shepherd missing.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Brooks outside. Out to Thompson. Fires the three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 5 assists tonight.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Eason. Thompson passes to Eason. Beyond the arc. Pass to Şengün. Green for 3. It's not going to go for him. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Here's Shepherd. Green against Halliburton. To the left wing. Here's Şengün. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Halliburton with the ball. Green picks him up. And it's good for 2. Neesmith's got his second bucket of the night.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
That's good from Eason on the assist by Green. And the Rockets lead by 9.
The dime dropping ability of Green. I love it when he looks for his teammates and gets them involved.
A nice shot by Toppin.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And here's Thompson for 3. Here's Şengün. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Şengün's got 7.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Out of bounds. it'll be Rockets ball.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Thompson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 13.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the lead.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Easton. No good on the 3. Pacers trail by 8. In transition, here come the Pacers. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And just a tremendous ability to finish. No backing down at all from Mathurin.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Houston?
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line.
And he can't get the first one. And the Pacers started last season all offense, Grant, but even they knew that would not be sustainable.
Yeah, Coach Carlisle prodded them to at least get to average on the defensive end. And there's no question they have the tools to do it.
Thompson finds Easton. Thompson, a screen on Mathurin. Here's Easton. And the 3 off target.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Driving in, Siakam can be such a menace for the defense. Hard to get in the way of his physicality. And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shots. Just keep letting it rain.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here's Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Pacers trail by 10. And here's Turner. And here's Siakam for 3. They get the rebound. Halliburton. Halliburton is there with a follow.
And right there, Halliburton using his length to full effect. It extends the possession. Nice bucket.
Brooks, the pass to Eason. Fires for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Right wing. From deep. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds in the game. Easton with a steal. Pass to Şengün. From the arc. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Brooks from outside, and the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's foul number 2 for him.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
You have to know your positioning and where the opposition is on the floor.
And he has taken over this game. Halliburton looks like he's on cruise control at this point.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And here's Turner from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
And Houston, another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
The Rockets lead by 12. Here's Thompson. He takes it in. Oh, he just slams it right over Pascal Siakam.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, Siakam for three. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Rockets.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Amen Thompson.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And great job to establish position and square up.
When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
To the middle. Eason, pass to Thompson. Six on the shot clock. And he drives in. Oh, he just jams it right over Miles Turner. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game.
So often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point.
And nice read for Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
Timberwolves passing it around. McDaniel sets a screen for Edwards. Takes it off the glass. Edwards got 5 points so far.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That's a big-time finish from Tyrese Halliburton. Take off. Let him hear you, Tyrese.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He is so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer, the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him. Well, so often the guy who sets the screen, in that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
Mathurin finds Halliburton. Misses the baby hook. The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Reed the pass to Edwards. He takes it in, and Edwards slams it in.
This guy is so explosive. Anthony Edwards off the bounce. My goodness.
Pass to Nembhard. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Yep, that one goes.
And already Mathurin has a pretty dynamic drive, but getting the drop on the defense all season won't be easy.
And it's good, 2 points. 9 points in the game so far.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Nembhard the pass to Halliburton. Turner outside Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Pass to Randle. Now here's McDaniel. Just 5 to shoot. And Randle throws it down.
Well, if the basket is within reach, Julius Randle understands how to finish.
Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniel said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. Halliburton finds Mathurin. Here's Nembhard. It's good.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Edwards, and Edwards slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
All right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Free throw good. Edwards. You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Halliburton looking around. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Siakam kicks to Turner. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He's got his 4th free throw of the game.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Mathurin for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. A 3 for DiVincenzo. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Halliburton for 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Minnesota.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Shepard out there with Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. And here's Edwards from the arc. That's a miss. It's miss number 2 in shots from the floor. And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side. Excellent anticipation of a teammate's defensive ability. Siakam gets out in transition. Nice.
And Turner throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Halliburton passes to Shepard, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. Minnesota in the lead. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Screen by McDaniel. The rebound by Turner. The Pacers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Halliburton finds Siakam. Rebound, Minnesota. Back to Randall. From the arc. And the 3 ball is good. Randall's got 7.
Boy, that is some big-time range on display from Julius Randle. Okay.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
6 on the shot clock. Here's McDaniels. No good on the 3. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Trailing by 2. You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range. He's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. And Turner kicks to Siakam. And another shot. And Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pacers. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Indiana.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Bounce pass, Mathurin. Shepard, the pass to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And yes, it's good. Shepard's got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the paint, McDaniels kicks to Reed. Mathurin against Randall. Edwards passes to Reed. Off target from outside. Indiana trailing here. Pass to Shepard. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Pacers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
2 shot. Shepard.
That free throw good from Shepard. Some changes for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Aaron Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. There's the pick. Here's Alexander Walker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Toppin. Nailed from three-point land. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Pacers lead by 2. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Gobert. Joe Ingles is out there with Miller. Then it's Nikhil Alexander-Walker. And it's Conley in at the 1. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of the shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. Here's Alexander Walker. Emard covering. Second chance effort. And with that shot, the Indiana lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
And McConnell gets it to go. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
How about the splendid concentration from the Frenchman? Rudy Gobert, excellent at converting while getting hit.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Bryant outside. And Bryant slams it in.
Boy, the ability of Thomas Bryant to play over the top of the defense, so impressive. Gets long and finishes with authority.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively, but where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. Giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls, they've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
McConnell passes to Nemo. Back to McConnell. Pass to Nemo. And it goes down 2 points. Nemhard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
McConnell passes to Neesmith. Bryant. And Bryant throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And now running up the court, Ingles pushing it up. It's good from long range. Ingles has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
So you've got to chase Joe Ingles off that 3-point line because he is lethal.
It's stolen by Ingles. Oh, and here we go now with Miller. Nobody back. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Toppin. 3rd quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Bryant finds Toppin. Indiana moving the ball around. Beyond the arc. A 3-pointer is right on target. Toppin's got 6 points.
Well, big men like Toppin need to shoot from range, and he's showing he's got tremendous touch.
Here's Gobert, out to Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert, the screen. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Pacers making a change here. Turner's checked in. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And here's Miller outside. Here's Gobert, and that's good. A nice job at the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
How about the finish through contact by Rudy Gobert? Wow.
McConnell against Conley. Neesmith can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Nemhard with it. It's a tie game in Indiana. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward. That's the Pacers' foul. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. They'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Halliburton passes to Turner. Inside. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Shepard.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Up top, Randall. He's covered by Halliburton. Edwards a screen on Halliburton. 4 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Randall no good. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. Out to the right wing. Halliburton for 3. And rebounded by McDaniels. Timberwolves leading by 3. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. McDaniels up top to the middle. It's stolen by Shepard. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Here's Halliburton, and that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And a wide open look for Halliburton. And once again off the mark by Indiana. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Reid throws it down.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Turner for 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo gets the three-pointer to fall. And it's an 8-point Minnesota lead. Siakam kicks to Halliburton. Back to Siakam. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Tyrese Halliburton. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
Timberwolves ball.
DiVincenzo finds Reid. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Shepard. Takes a 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
Randall no good. Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Siakam with it. Picked up by Edwards. Throws it from outside.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Indiana's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. They get the rebound. No one near Turner as he lets it go from beyond the arc and then some. Now here's the 2-point Timberwolves lead. Halliburton against DiVincenzo. Pass to Reed. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's the three. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Halliburton penetrating. He gets it in there.
Oh, big time pivotal bucket, Tyrese Halliburton. We see you.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Edwards kicks to Reed. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Halliburton against Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Pass to Randall. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth.
Here we go. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Outside Mathurin. Siakam looking around. Turner passes to Siakam. Here's Shepard. Siakam, right side. He can't hit that time. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
And you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Shepard. First personal foul. Third team foul.
It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ballgame.
Well, you love a guy who gets himself to the line, takes his time, and makes the free throws. Complete professional.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're down by 4. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
No time to waste here. Quick bucket and a foul.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Indiana again missing. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining.
And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Naz Reid out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And here are the Timberwolves. McDaniels from long range. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Edwards looking for an opening. Up top, Reid. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Reed. Blocked!
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
And the shot goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Outside, Green. Sinks it from distance.
Hey, this team has great confidence in Green's ability to connect from deep. It's really about getting him quality looks.
The 3, Randall. It's hauled in by Houston. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said, he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Here's Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Thompson. Pass to Randall. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. To the paint, and stolen by Edwards. Looking to end the run, drills it from deep.
Nice smooth three-point shot by Edwards there. Boy, he's got confidence from behind the arc.
Thompson goes in, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
You know, we can't measure heart. He's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now here's Randall. McDaniels, a screen on Easton. Here's Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Randall, the pass to Reed. Edwards against Thompson. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. Edwards can't hit.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Still no points. Edwards, the pass to Reed. McDaniels with it. Back to DiVincenzo. For 3. On target from range.
Well, you know, that last 3 got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own tricks.
On the wing, Thompson. Another 3 from Houston.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Green for 3. Eason finds Green. Back to Eason. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Houston Rockets up by a healthy 8. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Jabari Smith out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Dylan Brooks. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Green in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit. But size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning. And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Randall.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously, and size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
One of Green's primary attributes, speed. And when he combines that speed with staying under control, that's a problem.
Now here's Reed. Up and over Smith. Pass to Edwards. Here's Randall. This one for three. Nails it from three. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
When you have Randall on your team, he'll space out that floor.
Now Eason. For three. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 5. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Out to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Green. They're running. He launches a three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside, DiVincenzo. Randall outside. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Eason. Offensive rebound. Outside Edwards. Reed sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. The three. No good on the shot.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
The three from Thompson. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Randall finds DiVincenzo. Now Randall. Here's the three. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Green. 5 points in the game. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Jumps up. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
It's always fun when you can get ahead of the play like McDaniels did there to finish off the break.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Green covering. Outside McDaniels. Here's Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, you know, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor.
Snatched up. Şengün passes to Green. Launches a three. Edwards pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 4. DiVincenzo on the wing. Outside Reed. Pass to Edwards. Back to Reed. For three, DiVincenzo. He's off on that one. The Rockets lead by 4. Here's Tate. Outside Whitmore. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Over Whitmore. And here's Reed. Defended by Şengün. For three, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Houston. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Here's Whitmore outside. Connects from downtown. Whitmore's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Up in time. And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Great shot selection right now. Keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back after this word. Through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Well, you got to like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Mike Conley. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Miller in at the power forward position. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Here's Ingles. After the basket by Houston. Van Vliet outside. Let's go with a 3. And that comes off the assist by Green. Van Vliet's got 5 points.
And this is what Van Vliet is known for. A volume three-point gunner who shoots it well.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. The shot by Alexander-Walker, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Tate. And there's the drive. A rebound by Ingles. Timberwolves trail by 6. Alexander-Walker, the pass to Miller. From downtown. Minnesota again missing. Houston has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Whitmore outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And here's the fast break. Alexander-Walker with it. Van Vliet covering. Lets the 3 fly. That one doesn't drop. And it's Green with the ball for Houston. 6-point game. Here's Whitmore. Count the basket. 5 points in the game.
Athleticism showing through from Whitmore. He doesn't need much room at all to operate in close.
Outside, Alexander-Walker. There's a screen. And that one's good from Conley.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
The Rockets lead by 6. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Şengün, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Pass to Şengün. Outside Whitmore. Green up top. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Left side Conley. Ingles from outside. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here they go on a free run to the bucket. 1:16 left in the third quarter. The Rockets with another miss. Timberwolves trail by 4. And you know, Clark, Fred Van Vliet gives you a number of things. Leadership might be the most important.
It is certainly one of his great attributes, B.A., when you look at Fred Van Vliet. Not very big, not super athletic, but a winner, tough-minded, and highly skilled. Doesn't make mistakes with the ball, gets other people's shots, and is proven to be a clutch and consistent quarterback at really high level. You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Miller, the pass to Gobert. Van Vliet against Conley. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Tate. Takes the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Miller's got 4 rebounds now. This one for 3. Alexander Walker with the bucket. Alexander Walker's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Rockets on top. They're up by. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Houston in the lead. Tari Eason is out there with Thompson. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then it's Jalen Green. And it's Brooks in at the shooting guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Offensive board. Randall, the pass to McDaniels. Outside Reed. Pass to McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here to take the lead. He gets it in there.
Pretty impressive to see a young player like McDaniels have a sense of that shot clock as he's into his action there.
And it's Green off the drive. Smith outside. Beyond the arc. Houston with another miss. And for Minnesota, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. McDaniels, that's good.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Green, the pass to Eason. Brooks the screen on Randall. Here's Smith. Back to Eason. Picked by Smith. Launches a 3. Oh, and Reed with a block.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
Boy, that was a great dunk, and we've got a great game here.
Now here's Edwards. Outside Reed. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Green in the post. Working on McDaniels. And here is Thompson. From the line. Reed with the rebound.
You know, the fact is he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Randall, pass to Reed. Back to Randall. Wing shot on the way. And it falls all over the rim and in. And it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without foul.
Good on both.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Alperen Sengun's checked in for Houston. And it's hammered home by Green.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
Edwards against Thompson. And the call will be against Alperen Sengun. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Edwards. Lets it go. Oh, made it a tough look for him as the defense really pressed up on him. Edwards against Thompson. Easton up top from the arc. They grab their own miss. Three-pointer Brooks. Fires in the triple. And now just a 2-point Timberwolves lead.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dylan delivers.
DiVincenzo pass to Edwards. Thompson pulls it in. And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Rockets to tie it up. Outside Easton. Inside. Out to Thompson. Back to Brooks. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
To the inside. Randall. Oh, and there's the win. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
The play is fraudulent under video review under NBA rules. There will be games.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
That's tipped. The three from Thompson. Oh, couldn't sink it, and we're going to overtime. Time expires. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. We've got Naz Reid, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Julius Randle, and it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Back to Alexander-Walker. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Sengun. The Rockets shooting the ball at 48% so far. They get it back. Here's Easton. Lays it up and banks it in.
You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
DiVincenzo on the wing. Randall against Eason. DiVincenzo with a screen on Eason. Randall, pass to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo on the wing. 6 to shoot. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, I like to see when guards come inside. DiVincenzo trying to send a message with that hoop.
Green, the pass to Brooks. Sinks the tray. And the Rockets lead by 3.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Outside for Randall. And we played just over a minute here in overtime. And it's Randall with the jam.
Randall, another bucket. Continues to expand his offensive game.
Left side, Eason. Three-pointer. Green. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Timberwolves trail by 3. DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. McDaniels, a screen on Eason. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Edwards, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he comes up with a bucket.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Outside McDaniels. Back to Alexander Walker. The kick out to Edwards. The 3. Nice D from Thompson.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done. Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Randall. Eason with a steal. And it's Thompson penetrating. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws.
Yeah, I like when Thompson goes in strong like this. We're just forcing the defense to act.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. McDaniels from long range. Minnesota again missing. Stripped it away. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Şengün. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Here's Alexander Walker. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
You know, this overtime has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly fatigued. You know, this overtime has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly fatigued.
And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. They escape with the W.
has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. And Halliburton slams it in.
And a guy who can get up off the floor. Halliburton will throw one down if you're sleeping.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, we spoke about the problems that Pascal Siakam brings to the table, and he told me Pascal is so good with room to operate, you need to find him in transition and take away space when he has the ball. Of course, that's easier said than done. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. So, RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500, 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. And they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Here's Brooks following the score by Indiana to the paint. Şengün finds Green. Misses the 3. Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And finished off by Siakam.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Now here's Green. The 3.
And you see the athleticism and determination. Mathurin showing a ton of upside as a defender.
Pass to Şengün. And some nice passing there by Houston. From deep three-point land. Shot by Eason. No good. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Siakam outside. Outside Mathurin. To Siakam. 5 on the clock. Over Thompson. Deflected by Thompson. Houston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Brooks, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
You talk about reputations, RJ. Few have one like Dylan Brooks.
I'll give it to this man. He is fearless. He doesn't care if it's Steph, LeBron, his mom, whoever. Dylan is trying to get in their head. You want guys like that on your side.
An effortless finish from Halliburton. The defense has to be more aware down low.
Out to the right wing. And the wide open shot from Green. And another 3 for Houston.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Halliburton. 8 points for him. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's
Wow.
Gotta love that one.
Wow.
Halliburton against Thompson. Halliburton passes to Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Eason gets a wide-open look. And another 3 for Houston.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Here's Nembhard. And the layup's good off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Thompson in the corner. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night. Halliburton finds Turner. Launches it. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson outside. Eason with it. Now guarded by Siakam. A shot by Thompson. No one's around. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Mathurin. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Green kicks to Thompson. Here's Şengün. Offline with his 3. Turner inside. He's covered by Thompson. And Turner throws it down.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Amen Thompson, he's feeling it. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. It's Mathurin in at the small forward position. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, "It feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. Had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time." Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
Oh, David, you are an unselfish playmaker, and I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, D.A., thanks.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Driving to the basket. Outside for Halliburton. Pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. Sinks the three-pointer. Halliburton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Pacers.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Şengün with the screen for Eason. To halt the run, buries it from three-point range. Eason's got 6 points. Richard, we've seen how far basketball has evolved from 10 years ago to 5 years ago to now. What is it looking like when you go ahead 5 or 10 years?
I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to see more and more centers that are just so skilled. Taller players, more Kevin Durant's. You're going to see more Wemby's. You're going to see more Chet Holmgrens because they're not just putting the tall guy underneath the basket. They're giving him the ball and teaching him how to run pick and roll now.
Thompson dishes to Brooks. Green with a screen on Halliburton. Hits it from three-point range. 7 points in the game.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Halliburton against Thompson. Here's Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead. Oh, look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
If that doesn't belong in the dunk contest, then I don't know what. That is an impressive finish there by Green.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
A new lineup here for Houston. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Siakam is checked in for Miles Turner. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Indiana leading by 5. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And here's McConnell, and there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Van Vliet looking around. That's a 2 from Smith. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Smith's got his first points of the game.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
McConnell against Van Vliet. Siakam inside. To the left side wing. And the wide open shot from McConnell. The offensive rebound. Puts up a 3. Good on the three-point shot. Toppin's got 10 points in the quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Nesmith finds Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
And he just goes from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And finished off by Shepard.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Van Vliet. Green with a screen for Van Vliet. The Pacers pull it in.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
They're thinking about the shot.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Cam Whitmore is out there with Fred VanVleet. And there's Green, and it's Smith, and it's Tate in at the 3. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Pass to Whitmore. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Whitmore's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Out to the right wing. Green against Toppin. Neesmith with the ball. Back to Toppin. 5 to shoot. Now Neesmith. That shot off the mark. Great tee that time from Green. Greg, what's the key thing Fred VanVleet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the
The Pacers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Walker's checked in for Toppin. Rockets trail by 10. Now VanVleet. He has yet to score. The rebound by Shepard. Walker looking for an opening. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Jeff Green picks one up. For Indiana, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Shooting for Indiana. Walker, 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Smith with a screen on McConnell. The 3. And it's Smith missing.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Neesmith, the pass to McConnell. Now, here's Siakam. Back to McConnell. Siakam sets a screen for McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by McConnell. Siakam's got the lead up to 14 now for Indiana. Here's Smith. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Smith's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Oh, love the determination Smith showed there, refusing to let the contact alter his shot.
Inside, Walker. And Walker throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the last few years we saw teams giving up bounties worth of draft picks and trades for star players, but with teams now possessing more roster spots to develop prospects and about 3/4 of the tradable picks hoarded by just 1/3 of the NBA's teams, you may not see so many picks given up moving forward. Kevin?
You're exactly right, David. Something certainly to keep an eye on. Sinks the triple. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
This is right in Smith's wheelhouse, catching fire.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. A new lineup here for Houston. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Siakam. Toppin comes in for Walker. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Neesmith. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Halliburton against Eason. In the corner, it's Toppin. Outside Turner. The tray. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
So far, proving he can score in this league. Green drawing more attention from the defense.
And so he hits both. Tipped away to the inside. And Şengün throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And it's Shepard missing. It's trailed by 9. Here's Thompson. Toppin pulls it in.
Houston.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Here's Halliburton. 14 points for him. On the wing, Mathurin. This one for 3. The Rockets pull it in. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. The drive by Green, and the basket is good. Green's got 9.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
Down low, and stolen by Eason. Pushing it up. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Thompson.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And it's Shepard missing. Thompson in the posts. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Pacer lead. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
For the Pacers, Andrew Nembhard, TJ McConnell.
3-pointer, and the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Pacers leading by 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's McConnell in at the point. Some nice passing here by Indiana. McConnell sets a screen for Toppin. Clock at 4. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Rocket shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Pass to Eason. Thompson, a screen on McConnell. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
And this one has been all about Amin Thompson. A freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Indiana making some changes. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Halliburton subbed in for TJ McConnell. And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. His coach was really hyping up his guys. He told them, this is what it's all about, fellas. You're in this spot for a reason. Go out and take this win. See if they can follow those instructions, guys.
Thank you, David. Puts up a deep 3. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Houston in the lead. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's Mathurin missing. For Houston, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Eason passes to Şengün. Green kicks to Şengün. Here's Eason. Nembhard covering. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Halliburton to get against Thompson. There's Green with the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist on the night. On its way from Turner for two. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And here are the Rockets. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Thompson outside. Eason with a screen for Thompson. Kept alive by Houston. Brooks the pass to Eason. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Halliburton with it. Now Green defending. Mathurin for three. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 9. Here's Thompson. In the corner, Şengün with it. Off target with his three. The Pacers shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Mathurin passes to Turner. There's the drive. Halliburton on the wing. Over Thompson. Halliburton, no good. For Houston, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. 124 left to play in the final quarter. Thompson sets the pick for Eason. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Eason's got the lead up to 12 now for Houston.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That's his first foul. Rockets on offense. Big time run continues here. 16-0, shutting it down.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Houston.
This has got to feel good. I mean, they never counted themselves out when they were down earlier, and they not only muscled their way back into the game, but wow, they're in a position, shockingly, to win this one easily.
And all about the will to win. You have to admire the perseverance, never doubting one another, having that trust in your coaches. And I really like what we've seen here tonight. Boy, did they earn it.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Amen Thompson.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Thompson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Thompson with the bucket. So we see Houston taking the W here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the
Talent up and down the depth chart, Coach. How important is that in assembling a contender?
Well, look, it's even more important, Brian, in the regular season than it is in the playoffs. To get through a long NBA season and get yourself in good playoff position, you're going to need a lot of guys. 12, 13 guys at different points of the year are going to have to be ready to make contributions. Now, obviously, the team with the better starting five will have the edge, but depth can be a big factor even in the playoffs.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton is out there with Shepard, and it's Mathurin in at the three, small forward.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Here's Turner. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Kicks it out to Siakam. Knocks it down from distance. Siakam's got 5.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Randall, the pass to Reed. For 3. Knocks down the long J.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
No problems knocking that one down. Give him 8 points now.
Yeah, how about Siakam right there, coming right back and sinking the 3?
Turner against Reed. Pass to DiVincenzo. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reed is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Now here's Mathurin. Outside for Halliburton. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
And the basket by Edwards.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Again, the Timberwolves score.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And here's Shepard for 3. McDaniels with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Plays out. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Good on the bucket. Edwards got 7.
Well, I love when guys like Edwards work inside. Don't settle for jumpers. Get a solid look close to the rim.
Now here's Siakam. 10 points for him. Halliburton finds Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. Back to Daniels. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Now here's Siakam. 13 points in the game. Back to Turner. Pass to Siakam. Now Turner. Kept alive. And Siakam gets it to go. 15 points in the game.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Indiana leading by 5. Back to Mathurin. Turner against Reed. There's a screen by Turner. Pass to Shepherd. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Turner, no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Drops in the 3.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Here's Mathurin. Turner finds Mathurin. Connects from downtown. Mathurin's got his second bucket on the night.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And so it's Pascal Siakam making highlights for the Indiana Pacers, hitting 3 trays. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Shepherd is out there with Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Pass to Turner. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Indiana shooting their first free throw of the night here. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies, both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Oh, merciless jam by Halliburton. He's got some serious hops.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists now in this one. For 3, Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pacers leading by 9. High post Siakam. Halliburton outside. Down low. DiVincenzo with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. The open shot, Randall. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Randall's got his first 2 points of the night.
No hesitation from the big man, Randall. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Here's Shepherd. Clock at 6. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. To the inside. And stolen by Edwards. And here they come. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
To the paint. DiVincenzo, pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Launches it. DiVincenzo can't hit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Tipped away. Back to Mathurin. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 7-point Indiana lead.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. DiVincenzo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Turner for three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Naz Reid. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Siakam. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. Nembhard, he's checked in for Shepard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. And that's a foul called on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside, Alexander Walker. They set a pick. Pacers with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Nembhard. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
It's his first trip to the line. And he makes the first. Bryant, he's checked in for Indiana. And Conley drops them both.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Here's McConnell. Kicks it out to Bryant. Here's the three. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Fires for 3. And Toppin pulls it down. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Toppin. Bryant outside. Indiana shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. That'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Man, what can you say? Pascal Siakam, an impressive effort here today.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
Well, when you have a guy that spreads it around like that, it confuses the defense. Who do you guard?
They've got Miller, Mike Conley out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Stolen by Ingles, and now the T-Wolves on the break. Three-pointer off the mark. Pacers leading by 9. Toppin passes to Bryant. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Inside, Gobert puts it in.
Outstanding job converting it close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Defensive Player of the Year 4 times over, Stan. Rudy Gobert tied for the record.
Yeah, Brian, alongside Dikembe Mutombo and Ben Wallace, and Gobert's capable of getting another one, too, assuming his countryman, Victor Wembanyama, doesn't start taking the reins.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Miscommunication oftentimes leads to turnovers. That's something they'll want to discuss.
Now here's Conley. He's closely guarded. Miller with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Alexander Walker, the pass to Miller. Over Toppin. They get it back. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
McConnell passes to Neesmith. And here's Toppin from the arc. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Toppin's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Here's McConnell. No points yet. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And the layup falls. And now a 9-point Pacer lead.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited.
Conley against McConnell. Conley passes to Miller. Inside. Here's Gobert. Strong finish by Rudy Gobert. Understand, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hard-working, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
Clock at 2. Here's Neesmith. Again, Indiana.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession. Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Gobert passes to Miller. From outside, off the mark. Indiana leading by 9. Here's Nembhard. The three-pointer off the mark. Knocked away. Stolen by Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Top it inside. Guarded by Miller. Pass to Nembhard. Neesmith on the wing. Here's Toppin. And that one's good. Toppin's got 5 points.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And Neesmith, here we go. Puts the move on. Toppin outside. Pass to Bryant. And the layup is good off the glass. Bryant's got 4 points this quarter.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Ingles from outside. Another miss by Minnesota. Pacers leading by 15. Here's Neesmith. Back to Nembhard. Pure from three-point range. He has 7.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And one quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Shepherd is out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
To the middle. Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. McDaniels can't hit. Pacers leading by 18. Pass to Shepherd. Back to Halliburton. And the dunk by Halliburton.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring option.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
Randall with a steal. Lets it go from deep. Indiana with a rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Yeah, certain nights, Siakam takes over. He's been aggressive here from the tip.
For 3, Randall. He buries it from 3.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Outside McDaniels. They get it again. Out to DiVincenzo. Edwards for 3. Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
And here's Shepherd for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. And now the T-Wolves on the break. For 3, DiVincenzo. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a three-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
Pass to Shepherd. Now here's Mathurin. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And there's Shepherd. That one's good on the assist by Mathurin.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Outside Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Reed with it. Out to DiVincenzo. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
You do not want to let this guy get going. He can take days to cool off.
Here's Shepherd. Back to Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Reed against Turner. Takes it inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
And I like whenever Turner attacks the rim, using his agility there to take the advantage.
It's stolen by Halliburton. Here's Shepherd. Halliburton on the wing. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. From deep three-point land. Randall pulls down the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Pacers.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And what a huge performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one could stop him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Stolen by Reed. 34 seconds left in the game. Edwards for 3. Cash. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, you need a bucket? Give it to Edwards. He's got that clutch gene.
And the basket by Siakam.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Edwards, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. And so the Pacers take the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for
happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
Here's the starting group for Houston. We've got Alperen Şengün. Torrey Easton is out there with Amen Thompson. Then it's Brooks, and it's Green in at the point guard. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ballgame. And Thompson slams it home.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
DiVincenzo against Green for three. DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. I asked him how they plan on bottling up Jalen Green. Now, he said we have to try and stay in front of him and protect the rim. Jalen is an explosive athlete and an incredibly crafty finisher around the basket, so keeping him out of the paint won't be easy. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
A whole selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Now here's Thompson. The rebound by Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Out left to the wing. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, guys, the agility, the hops, everything about Anthony Edwards, so good athletically.
Şengün with a wide open look. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Launches a three. They get it back. Pass to Brooks. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Connects from three-point range. Thompson's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Now here's Thompson. He has 5. Thompson sets the pick for Brooks. At the tip, and there's Thompson putting it right back in. 7 points in the game.
Timing and athleticism. That's how Thompson won himself the second opportunity.
Here's Reed. Cranes the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Rockets leading by 4. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Back to McDaniel. It's Edwards on the wing. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look. And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, here's Green. Scoreless thus far.
With his athleticism, Green plays a lot bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
Reed with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Reed the pass to McDaniels. Good. 6 points for Jaden McDaniels.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And the jumper off target to finish the break.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Driving inside. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the...
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Rockets ahead, up by 6. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Nice read out there with Randall. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
For 3, Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
That is a stone-cold 3 by the Ant-Man.
Green passes to Brooks. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's DiVincenzo. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Stolen by Reed. McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Outside for Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Lets it go from deep. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. From downtown, the Rockets pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Brooks, left side. Here's Eason. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Eason. Randall no good. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. 6-point lead. Şengün with the screen for Green. To the right side. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And it comes off the front of the rim. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Brooks finds Şengün. Over to the wing. Eason against Randall. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. Here's Şengün.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alperen said success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Knocked away. Tate the pass to Van Fleet. Whitmore with it. From outside the arc. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. And here's Edwards from the arc. Reed finds Edwards. The muscle from Edwards.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
There's Green with the 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Randall with a screen for Edwards. To Randall. DiVincenzo against Van Vliet. And Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
For 3, Smith. And another 3 for Houston.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
For 3, Edwards beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
Great awareness in crucial situations. Nicely done.
Tari Eason getting it done for the Rockets. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. We've got more in store for you right after this. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. We've got Fred Van Vliet. Jayshawn Tate out there with Green. And it's Smith. And it's Whitmore in at the 2 guard. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Buries the jump shot. Van Vliet's got his first points in this one. Conley up top. Tate covering. Shoots. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Houston leading by 5. Mike Conley was drafted, Doris, back in 2007. And somehow, some way, he's gone his whole career without receiving a technical foul. Heck, you and I have received technical fouls over here, but not him on the floor.
Kevin, that is an impressive feat, and it's also probably why he's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award more than anyone else in the history of the league, and why we will never win it.
And Tate throws it down.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Here's Conley. Out to Miller. Inside. Another shot. Ingles passes to Conley. Van Vliet with it. Conley picks him up. No one near Smith as he lets it go. That ball, great assist by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 4 assists in the game. Miller with a screen on Van Vliet. Conley's shot is off. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Here's Whitmore. Pass to Tate. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Conley finds Ingles. Back to Conley. On the wing, Ingles. With the fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Green left side. To the left wing. Conley against Tate. Houston moving the ball around. Smith's shot is good.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And Cam Whitmore picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
And Whitmore throws it down.
Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Miller gets to Conley. Gobert dishes to Conley. Back to Gobert. Over Smith. Gobert can't hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Screen by Smith. Tate, no good. Timberwolves trail by 13. Alexander Walker on the wing. Trying to get something going. Good on the triple. Alexander Walker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Green. Van Vliet outside. .40 seconds left to play here in the third. Pass to Whitmore. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point land. Can't hit that one.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Out to Conley. Jacks up a 3. From deep Ingles. There's Miller with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Tate the pass to Green. Takes a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got 6 points. It's tipped. And so it's the Houston Rockets looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got... And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Minnesota with it, trailing by 13. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Julius Randle is out there with Reed. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Pass to Reed. It's stolen by Eason. Out to Brooks. The 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. And so it's Minnesota with it. It's a 13-point game. Reed gets the bucket.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
On the wing, Thompson. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Thompson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Rockets. Here's the 3. Houston now working with the new shot clock. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Pass to Randle. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. 6 to shoot. To the inside. Reed. The shot off that time. Great defense that time from Şengün. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. He misses his 3rd shot of the game. He has made 6 of his 9. Thompson for the triple. They kick it out to Green. Pass to Brooks. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Green. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. The Rockets again can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 13. Stolen by Thompson. Driving in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Houston.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Boy, big time on the offensive glass.
Randall outside. Outside Edwards. Fades away. Edwards crashing in from outside.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Green taking his time here. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And Thompson throws it down.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
And the foul on Tari Eason. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Edwards against Thompson. Edwards kicks to Reed. 5 on the clock. And there's the drive. Misses in close. Rockets leading by 14. Pass to Şengün. A 3-ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Rockets.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Amen Thompson.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Thompson misses. So it's the Timberwolves now. Down by 15. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Houston. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep, Brooks hands it from downtown. And the Rockets lead by 18.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Green fires from way outside. No good. So we see Houston taking the W here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was